Body by Jake.
Motivation and inspiration.
To help you look better.
And feel great about yourself. Go ahead.
We know you can. Body by Jake.
For health, for fitness, for life.
Congratulations. You've taken the first step towards achieving great looking hips and thighs and a rock hard buttissimo. Now let's get there right now with your bun and thigh rocker workout. Now in just a few moments, we're going to show you an easy and effective 3-minute workout that isolates all the muscles of your lower body. This one power arc movement will work your buttissimo, your hamstrings, your inner and outer thighs, your quadriceps, and the old calves. But first, we're going to show you some simple assembly instructions for your bun and thigh rocker. Then we'll demonstrate the basic power arc movement, and we'll even show you some bonus exercises for a real challenge. Fitness made easy. That's our promise. Now feel free to consult your owner's manual for written step-by-step instructions as demonstrated in this video. Now, I'm going to turn you over to Keita Pelly, our Body by Jake Master Trainer, to show you how to get the sleek, sexy-looking buns and thighs you've always wanted. Remember, don't quit.
Hi, I'm Keita, and as a Body by Jake personal trainer, I constantly hear the challenges that most people have toning those problem areas below the waistline. And as a woman, I know how difficult it is to find that time and energy that it takes to have great-looking buns and thighs. Until now, the Body by Jake Bun and Thigh Rocker is just the thing you need to get a sleek, shapely, sexy-looking lower body in just 3 minutes a day. No more squats, lunges, or leg lifts. No more sweating your way through exercise after exercise to get that body that you want. 3 minutes a day, that's all it takes. Come on, I'll show you how. Let's get ready to rock. First, take the product out of the box and lay it on the floor. Remove the lower ball pin from the U bracket, number 2. Lift and stand this backrest. Lift the seat pad and insert the ball pin in the bottom hole of the seat frame. Remove the ball pin from the U bracket, mark number 1, of the main frame. Now lift the support bar and reinsert the ball pin in the U bracket. Place the extension frame against the support bar. Remove another ball pin in the U bracket, mark number 2. Now under the backrest, reinsert the ball pin. Use one hand to lift the front floor bar. With the other hand, pull the pop pin and extend the inner frame out of the main frame. Now remove this ball pin from the curve bracket on the front floor bar, unfold the foot plate, and reinsert the ball pin. Adjust the inner frame and tighten the pop pin on the main frame. Adjust the inner frame to accommodate your height. A good rule of thumb is when you are seated, your knees should not be bent more than a 90-degree angle. Now let's make a few more adjustments. Begin with the foot plate in center position. To adjust the angle of the foot plate, release the pin at the base of the bar and replace the pin when the desired angle is reached. To adjust the height of the foot plate, turn the knob at the back of the foot plate and pull slightly. Raise or lower the foot plate. Release the knob at the desired height and insert it into the hole to secure the plate. Adjust the headrest to accommodate your height. Raise or lower the headrest. Release the knob at the desired height and insert it into the hole to secure the headrest. Now we have supplied you with 4 PowerFlex resistance bands. Up to 2 bands will fit on the post on each side of the unit. Secure all bands with the spring clips. Start with a combination of PowerFlex bands that will allow you to perform 15 repetitions that are not too easy or aren't too hard to cause you to work to complete fatigue. The last repetition should be challenging, but not impossible. Please do not extend your knees past your toes during the workout. You should always be able to see your toes during each exercise. If you are not in the correct position, adjust the sliding base or foot plate height. Always keep your body weight on your heels during the power arc movements. Remember to always perform a warm-up before stretching and exercising. A warm-up functions as a way to increase that blood flow, so it'll decrease your chances of having any injuries. A proper warm-up includes 3 to 5 minutes of light aerobic activity, followed by stretching all the major muscle groups. The proper method of stretching is called static stretching. Static stretching involves using slow movements, where an easy stretch is felt and then held for 10 to 30 seconds. Regular stretching performed correctly should be both comfortable and painless. This is the basic power arc movement. This is the foundation of your program. The first place that I want you to start out with is your alignment of your body. I want you to look down at those toes and make sure those toes are pointing forward, right into perfect alignment with that patella, with that kneecap. Make sure then that our knees are going to go into perfect alignment with those hips. Make sure that those hips are pushed back into that pad, nice and comfortable. Now moving up that kinetic chain in that spine, make sure those shoulders are relaxed right there. And make sure your head and neck are just nice and relaxed and in neutral alignment and perfect alignment there. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back down to the feet, and as we push out of this machine, I want you to take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, then you're gonna press yourself up and out. Very nice, and we're gonna move nice and slow and controlled. Okay, now, if this is your first time getting started here, I want you to do about a minute. That usually works out to about 15 repetitions. Then what I want you to do is go ahead and take a rest for about 30 seconds, do a second set for another minute. Usually works out again to about another 15 repetitions. If you want to even further challenge yourself, go ahead and do a third set. But remember to rest that 30 seconds. Okay, now as we're moving through here, let's remember what muscles we're working. We're increasing that tone in that anterior tib, your calf muscles, your quads, and your hamstrings. But our most important one is the good old patissimo right there. I tell you what, you keep doing those and you are gonna be sexier and sleeker and shapelier. So keep on going, you're doing great. The following exercises can be performed in addition to the power arc movement. But I want you to remember that you need to have mastered that power arc movement or progress from a beginner level before moving on. Now, you can pick and choose from any of these following 4 exercises or go step by step through each one of these exercises for a complete body toning workout. If you're an intermediate exerciser, consider doing 2 sets of each of the chosen exercises. Perform repetitions for 1 minute, resting for 30 seconds, and then repeating repetitions for an additional minute. Rest for an additional 30 seconds before moving on to the next exercise. Now, if you consider yourself advanced, I want you to do 3 sets of each chosen exercise, performing repetitions for 1 minute, and then rest for 30 seconds. Repeat these repetitions for an additional minute, and then rest for another 30 seconds. Repeat repetitions for a 3rd minute, and then rest for 30 seconds before moving on to the next exercise. The first advanced exercise that we're going to show you is called the power plie. What we're doing here is we're going to work the musculature called the adductors and the abductors. What that commonly is known as the inner and the outer thigh. Sit on the seat with your back and head flat against the padded backrest. Now bend your knees and place your feet flat. Your knees should be flexed but not past a 90-degree angle. Turn your toes outward to form a V. Grasp the handles. Now lean back against the pad and straighten your legs until they're fully extended, but your knees aren't locked. Now lower your body by bending your knees, stopping short of the seat. Perform repetitions for 1 minute. This next advanced exercise is called the slalom power arc. Now what we're doing here is we're working the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the glutes, and the abductors. Now what that means is we're gonna work that outer thigh and those buns. Sit on the seat with your back and head flat against the padded backrest. Bend your knees and place your feet flat in the middle of the foot plate. Now your knees should be flexed but not past a 90-degree angle. Grasp the handles. Now turn your hips, knees, and feet 45 degrees to the left. Lean back against the pad and straighten your legs until they're fully extended, but your knees aren't locked. Lower your body. Perform repetitions for 1 minute. Then rest for 30 seconds. Now turn your hips, knees, and feet 45 degrees to the right, and then repeat this exercise for an additional 1 minute. The next advanced exercise that we're going to be doing is the modified power arc. Now in this exercise, you're going to be working the quadriceps, the hamstrings, and the glutes. Sit on the seat with your back and head flat against the padded backrest. Bend your knees and place your feet flat in the middle of the foot plate. Now grasp the handles, slightly raise your toes off the platform, keeping your body weight on your heels. Straighten your legs until they're fully extended, but your knees aren't locked. Slowly lower your body halfway to the seat at approximately a 45-degree angle. This should be a smaller movement than the basic power arc. Perform repetitions for 1 minute. The next advanced exercise that we're going to be doing is called the calf raise. What we're going to be working is the gastrocnemius and the soleus. In other words, gang, we're going to be working the calf muscle. First, you should adjust the foot plate to a vertical position. Now sit on the seat with your back and head flat against the padded backrest. Bend your knees and place your feet flat in the middle of the foot plate. Now grasp the handles, lean back against the pad, and straighten your legs. Now make sure your knees aren't locked. Slowly lift your heels off the platform, hold briefly, and then lower them back down. Perform repetitions for 1 minute. Now we're going to learn how to fold down the Body by Jake bun and thigh rocker. Remove spring clips and bands from the bottom post of your unit. Now notice there's no need to remove the bands completely. Because of its simple design, only 4 pins need to be removed to fold and store your bun and thigh rocker. The first thing I want you to do is to remove the pin from the base of the number 2 U bracket and fold the pad down. Remove the pin at the base of the bar that supports the seat and push the seat up. Remove the pin at the base of the bar that supports the foot plate and fold the foot plate down. Fold the seat down over the foot plate. Remove the final pin at the U bracket number 1. Push the support bar into flat position. Then fold the back support over the seat. Finally, replace the pins in the U brackets. Proper healthy weight loss can only be achieved by making dietary and exercise changes in your life. We've provided you all the tools, but now you need to set your goals and make the commitment with vigor, enthusiasm, and energy.
Well, there you have it. A great workout routine and tips for an easy accelerated weight loss program. Let's face it, you are what you eat. With a diet of healthy foods and a daily exercise routine, you'll have the energy and stamina it takes to make it a winning day. It's just that simple. Now, I know it's easy to get confused about what to do and what to eat in order to stay healthy and lose a few pounds. But that's why we're here, to help you out. Whether your goal is to lose a dress or pant size, 100 pounds, or simply to get sexier, shapelier buns and thighs, we're gonna do it together. Remember, have fun, don't quit.